to another episode of This Week in Gold Dragon Wrestling. I am your host, J.S. McStrongarm. And with me today is my very good friend, Agent Red. And we are here to give you some more Gold Dragon Wrestling goodness, starting with our sponsors, who are CDH Furniture Restoration, Prairie Metal Creations, Galaxy Cinemas Moose Jaw, Rob Hoskins at McMaster's Studios, and Heritage in Moose Jaw, as well as TJ's Pizza. To all of those sponsors, if you, the viewer, want to help Gold Dragon Wrestling, go to those sponsors and give them all of your business so that they can continue to support us and we can continue to bring you some of the best wrestling you will see. This week in Gold Dragon Wrestling, we are actually going to have a long conversation, hopefully not very long. No, but long enough, with Agent Red, who has just come off a 3-week tour up north. A very famous tour and very prestigious tour called the Canadian Death Tour. It's an Ice Road Northern Tour. Have you ever seen that television show Ice Road Truckers? It's similar, only it's wrestling. And Agent Red was booked on this tour. And, well, I will just, hand it off to you, and you can tell us a bit about what the experience was like for you to go on, first of all, a 3-week tour, which I believe
there's 13 shows on this 3-week tour. I did 15 matches out of the 13 shows. It's rough. I'll give you that. There's a lot of driving, a lot on the ice, worrying about falling through or not.
Now, Red, exactly how long was it from one destination to the next, roughly? Like, what was the shortest drive you had from one destination to the next?
The shortest one was about 7.5 hours in a vehicle.
So each day you were driving about, anywhere between 8 to 10 hours to get to where you're going. That's crazy.
There were some places we did a double, 2 shows, 2 days, so we got to rest the night, and after the show we didn't have to tear down or nothing like that, and we got to rest a bit during the day. But otherwise it was go in, set up, do the show, tear down, take off to the next place. It's a very hectic and mentally challenging and physically challenging tour.
I could imagine, 13 shows, and you said 15 matches, because I'm assuming you're considering, you said you had a couple battle royals.
Yeah, we had a couple battle royals.
So 15 matches in approximately 3 weeks is a very grueling schedule, especially if you're on the road, at the minimum 7.5 hours per day. So who was in? And you said Mahler was the booker for this show, and I've been fortunate enough to work with Mahler on one occasion, and I found him to be a very, very nice individual. Yeah. So who was the individual running this tour? And tell me a bit about him.
His name's Tony Condello. He's from Winnipeg, Manitoba, and he's been in wrestling at least 50 years now. He'll be turning 60 soon. He has...
We'll delete that for you, Tony. It's all good.
It's alright.
Don't send anyone after us.
No. But he's had almost 4,000 matches under his belt. He's wrestled in the States. He's wrestled with AWA. He's wrestled with Stampede. He's been all over the place. He's a great guy. And just listen to him, and I pretty much got to ride the whole trip in the truck with Tony, listening to stories and that. It was an awesome experience. And the guys he's had on this tour have made it to WWE. And
well, there's a good question then. As I said earlier, the Canadian Death Tour is a very prestigious tour for those who know of it. And Red, if you could maybe tell our audience some of the names who have worked or currently work in the WWE who have gone on this tour.
Well, there's Chris Jericho, there's Edge, Christian, Rhino was on it, Roddy Piper was on it. I'm just trying to think of the names because he was rolling them right off his tongue. And he could remember way back when he started it and who he had, and there were so many names. It's just amazing, and it was a privilege to do this tour. The ring that I wrestled in was actually used in AWA, and it was built in 1972.
Well, that looks like that's it for this week in Gold Dragon Wrestling. Be sure to check out our webpage, golddragonwrestling.com. Also, for you tweeple out there, everyone who tweets, all the tweeple for Gold Dragon Wrestling, be sure to check out Gold Dragon Wrestling's Twitter page at GDW_office. That's GDW_office. So go to Twitter, go to @GDW_office, and follow us on Twitter. And be sure to do that because we'll be doing contests in the future where you can win different prizes. Now, speaking of prizes, next show right here in Moose Jaw will be Warriors Heaven on March 25th. And this is going to be an incredible event. The matches are not yet set, but we have some matches on this card that are potentially going to blow the roof off the building. But I was mentioning competitions or contests. At this event, we will be giving away tickets for 2 of our fans to go watch WrestleMania Live. That's right, you heard me. We're giving away tickets to watch WrestleMania Live. And if you come to this show, you have the potential to win those 2 tickets to watch WrestleMania Live. So come out March 25th, Timothy Eaton Gardens. Be sure to be there. Doors are going to open at 6:30. Show's going to start at 7. And come out, if anything, just to win these 2 tickets to see WrestleMania Live. It's going to be outstanding. Red, thank you once again.
No problem.
For joining me on the couch. I am your host, J.S. McStrongarm, and as we say, this is the sofa, we are the kings. Have a good week.
You know what it is.